Alright, so we are going to have this topic factoring by the common monomial factor, the basic method. Hi, I'm Lee from Learning Math Academy. Making mathematics simple and easy to understand is our top priority. So today, we're going to tackle this factoring by the common monomial factor. So factoring common monomial factors. But before we're going to have factoring, so let's have a short recall of what is factoring all about. So factoring it we are going in factoring we are going to use distributive property as well as also in multiplying, because factoring is the reverse of multiplication. So the process, so shall we say, if you are going to factor 10, so what are the factors of 10? So 1 in 10, right? And 2 in 5. So the product, if you're going to multiply the two factors, two or more factors, will be the product. And if you are going to factor the product, so we have 1 in 10, 2 and 5. So those are what we call factors. So usually factoring by the common monomial factor is very useful in factoring. So this is the basic in factoring, because you are going to factor first. Try to look at each term if they have the GCF or the common factor that they can divide in order to get the expression completely factored. All right. So the property can be used also. The distributive property can be used also in factoring. So to understand better, so let's have example number 1. So factor 6x squared plus 8x. So if you're going to notice, we have two terms in this expression. 6x squared, the first term, and the second term is 8x. So in this case, we are going to use prime factorization. So if you are going to remember what is prime factorization, so you are going to factor a certain number to the according to the prime numbers. Now, right. So this one, 6x squared. So factor 6x squared first. 6x squared, the factor is 2 times 3 times x times x. So if you are going to get the product of this, the result will be 6x squared. So that is equal. 6x squared is equal to 2 times 3 times x times x. 2 times 3 is 6 times x, so that's 6x squared. Right. So let's proceed to the second term, which is 8x. So what are the factors of 8x? We have 2 times 2 times 2 times x. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2, 8 times 2 times x rather, that is 8x. So we have this prime factorization. So we are going to get the GCF in order to factor 6x squared plus 8x. So what is the GCF? GCF is the greatest common factor. So it means a number or a factor of 6x squared and 8x, their greatest common factor. So we all know that 6x squared has a factor of 2, and 2 is also a factor of 8x. So this one is their common factors. So we are going to try to look into other. So 3, we don't have 3 here. X, we have x. No? So this one. So common factor also is x. So therefore, multiplying this and this, you will get the GCF. The GCF, or greatest common factor, is 2x. So that's why you are going to take it out the greatest common factor to this. So 2x. And what are you going to do with 2x? 2x will be the divisor of this. So 6x squared divided by 2x, you will get this 3x. Okay. Then, plus 2x times 4 is 8x, because 8x divided by 2x is 4. That is 2 times 2. All right. So after that one, apply distributive property. So we all know that this one has common factor of 2x and 2x. So take it out 2x. So 2x multiplied by 3x plus 4. So multiplying this, the result will be this one. The process of multiplying this is multiplying and you will get this product. The process of this going to this one is factoring. In factoring 6x squared plus 8x, you will get 2x times the quantity of 3x plus 4. So to multiply, in order to get this, use also distributive. 2x times 3x, that's 6x squared. 2x times 4, that is 8x. So if the answer is the same with this, therefore, your factors are correct. So let's proceed to the next example. So number 2, factor 16ab squared minus 12b. Okay, that's it. Same process, you're going to factor according to the prime factorization. So 16ab squared, that is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. No, 4 times. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16 times a times b times b. Twice b because that is b squared. B times b. So next is 12b. Factors 12b. 2 times 2, 4 times 3, 12 times b. Now get the common factor, the greatest common factor. This one is common to, we have 2 below, 2 and 2. That is common. Another common here is b and b. So therefore, 2 times 2, 4 times b. So we have the GCF of 4b. So take it out for b. 4b is the divisor for this. 16 ab squared divided by 4b. So 16 divided by 4, you will get 4. Then ab squared, so that is ab. So you can rewrite 16ab squared to 4b times 4ab. 4b times 4ab, that is 16ab squared. So if you multiply this, the result will be this one. So next, minus 4b times 3. 4b times 3, that is 12b. Okay, so every now and then we're going to check that one. So this one, 4b, find the greatest common factor, 4b, according to distributive property, then 4ab minus 3. So you can get this answer. All right. So I think that is very clear, and this one is the basic way on how we're going to factor a common monomial factor in a certain expression. So let's have this another example. Factor its expressions. Number 1, 3x plus 6y. So very obvious that the first term and the second term has GCF of 3. Okay, you get 3, then x plus 2y. So 3x, to check whether this factors is correct, multiply 3 times x, that's 3x, 3 times 2y, that's 6y. Next, number 2, 2a minus 2b. Okay, so factor, their GCF is 2, then that is 2a minus b. Number 3, 5y squared plus 10. So first term and second term. So their GCF is 5. Right? So y squared plus 2. 3. Okay, 12x squared minus 16x. So their GCF is 4x. 3x minus 4. Number 5, 18ab squared minus 12ab. So the GCF is 6ab. Then multiply to 3b minus 2. Okay, so that's it. That's all for today. Bye bye.